I'm Sneaky, aka Andre Silverback Bowen, multi-business owner, professional boxer, and sometimes good guy.
Yo, it's the big crazy celebrity super, full-time international DJ man. So,
Good sex.
What?
You just wanted to say that so badly.
Yes.
Don't say all. I'm not just going first.
Oh.
Don't try and put it on me. Don't try and put it on me, Super. I'm gonna just say, for Super's little fans that keep commenting on my heels and stuff, and on my lips, just putting it out there.
She fixed up!
Don't say that I fixed up. Can I just say, I'm a good black? Yeah, I don't know about you. We don't know who you are.
She
There's no
is a
face.
black
There's no
black.
face and there's no taste.
But you didn't
I'm
have,
just
you
saying.
didn't have slippers on.
It doesn't matter. So what? My slippers. So what? I'm in my yard. And you have a comment on my yard as well.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something?
Way too aggy.
Yeah, it's mad right now. First, it's a bit aggressive. I don't know if this is how we will start the first show. Second of all, the pilot has been deleted. So no one knows what we're talking about.
So let's
Doesn't
start
matter. No, we're not. Come on, let's go.
again.
We don't.
What's that mean?
This is part of it.
It's mad.
Let's go.
What are we talking about now? Good sex.
So,
What?
How long did the intimacy last?
Good sex.
You're first.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
It lasts as long as I say it does.
And how long do you say it does?
Depends on the day.
So there's no time bracket for you?
I don't think so. Depends on how quick you can get the job done.
And the job is?
I think it depends on whether or not. I'm not allowed to say so because my mom's gonna watch it. But I think it depends on whether you are
In a relationship with someone?
no using the word intimacy. If I use the word intimacy, then I would think more love making, more slow, more passionate, more rubbing, more touching. But then you might have a good old what's the word? I know I've got.
Orge, how long should it last though? You're the woman, you should have a standard. You should have a standard.
I don't think there's a particular time for it to last. I don't feel like there's, oh, how long should it last? It could be exaggeration, I was going to say 2 minutes, not 2 minutes. But it could be any duration of time. It's dependent. I feel like the circumstances.
Can I reiterate? What constitutes good sex then?
See what?
Let me tell you something now, yeah. I'm too old to be just going on like a Duracell battery.
Definitely.
I am not doing this hour, 2 hour love making romantic business.
I think
You
we need the
understand me?
hard food. I think we need
You understand me? I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore.
It's hard
So what's time then?
I'm an old man.
Time wise then?
You're getting 6 minutes.
6
Nah,
minutes.
check. Nah, still really, Julia. I think good sex should be about 20 minutes.
We're not gonna skip past you saying skinny really.
Wait, I was like,
What do you mean? Man said,
A solid 20 minutes.
from start to finish.
If you can't now,
So from like,
take out the foreplay. I'm talking about the intimacy. 20 minutes of that, yeah. If you ain't got the job done in that time, it's like tap out.
I think it depends on whether or not you know the person or not.
That's a good point.
You get me? Because obviously, when you first meet someone, you have to put on your superhero.
Yeah.
So
Alright, that's when you might get the
Showing off.
that's when you might get the 45
You got
extended mix.
Right, you got to put on. But then, when you know someone, you kind of know how they work.
You saying
They know how you work.
2-3 minutes?
Certainly not.
What's the shortest amount of time
Shortest amount of time. It depends.
that you've done so far?
Whoa! Don't ever say me.
Well, I'm just
I thought it was a general question. The question didn't say sneaky. How long do you like? That was it. I thought it was a general question. It's broad.
I'll confess, I messed up once. once, and
Was it?
yeah. You know what the worst thing is? She would not let me redeem myself. She would not let me redeem myself.
You see, you got blocked in the
Tapped out. How many minutes?
But nah, I can't even expose it. It was real quick. It was mad quick. But it was once. Yeah.
How long was
That
it?
means it was
Nah,
not
it-
minutes.
it
But
was
do you know what? I think you see bad sex here. A lot of the onus is put on the men. It's not always the men, bro. Some
I don't
dead crutches. You understand? So a girl come with some dead crutches, fam.
Alright.
Dead.
Alright.
If you drink
So that's
water
why-
and them thing there, you understand? You understand? If I'm coming with your dry up
Nah,
crust,
but to be honest, this one was too good. It was too
it was
good.
tremendous.
It was too good.
Are you using that as an excuse?
No. It was too good. I tapped out early,
Was you on the drop?
and then I begged her for
A rematch.
a rematch. I got it.
You must and beg.
I
You
got
must and beg and you must
I
and borrow.
begged. Yeah, for a rematch. I got it, bro. Hogan, bro.
Gave it.
Bro,
So how long did that last?
power slam,
How many minutes?
bro. Minutes.
Oh, that went on for hours.
Hours. Had to.
I'm not sexing no hours.
Listen,
You're mad.
I know time for it.
had to be.
2 hours.
I had to bring back my name.
But sex for hours though, that is mad boring. It sounds yeasty.
Nah.
He said it sounds yeasty.
You get me?
Nah, I was involved. Nah, I was fully committed.
Sounds like
I was
you're in programs in the morning.
mental block.
Sounds like TV. It sounds like me.
Mental block. I was in there.
I don't know, but I'm
I was in
definitely.
there. Extended.
Fire questions. What's your favourite thing in your closet right now?
I need bed drop track too.
This. Ben drop.
It has to be my Benjar situation, but I've got a good couple bits from Zara too.
So guys, now you're going to do a taste test challenge. I'm Kanika from Gourmet Delights and I've got 6 delightful things for you to try. What I've done is I've broken it down into 3 categories. So you have 2 savouries, 2 sweets and 2 drinks to try. Bit of a clue for you guys that these desserts, savouries and drinks are from different parts of the world.
That mysterious.
Father? I just got some deep notes. Nah, I don't know this other guy. Hey, who else lives here? Who else lives here? Huh? That's it.
You can't.
Are you ready yet?
Yep. 1 minute. This is your first challenge, and it is.
So you have to guess what it is
Yes, you do.
Oh, guess
and what country or what's in it.
No, just guess what it
So
is.
whoever gets the closest.
What do you have? Spoons or something?
No, this one's a drink.
So, everyone's got an individual cup in front of them.
Yep.
Cheers.
Nah, this is
That's
limited.
sick.
Alright, you ready? Is everyone getting up or what?
What? Is there a drink in front of me?
Yes. Put it back.
Oh my days.
Let's try at the same time.
Right.
3, 2, 1. Peanuts.
Pineapple punch.
Blend.
This is pineapple.
No, hold on a minute. But you are gonna steal what I say.
Nah, yeah.
Nah. This is pineapple punch. I feel like this is pineapple punch.
So I think we should all say it at the same time or something.
Hold on, wait.
Could be.
No.
No, everyone at the same time. You said pineapple punch already, so come out of it.
You're out of it.
There's no
I
pineapple.
think it's Irish mosh.
It is eggnog.
I was gonna say that next time.
Ah, sneaks.
I was gonna say that
I wanna
next
steal
time.
that. I want to steal that.
Come on.
Alright, take your blindfolds off.
I want to steal that.
It
It's a baby bowl.
is actually pumpkin punch, which is inspired from Trinidad.
Who's the closest?
Banging.
Who's the closest thing?
Me, I can kind of
Eggnog is the closest. Here's an eggnog. This is good. I'm keeping this.
All three of you are close because it's a punch from the Caribbean.
No. I'm not eggnog group. No. She's a punch. She's got to be the worst.
Pumpkin punch. Why do so many relationships fail these days in comparison to old days?
Because people don't have no morals. The guys these days don't have no morals.
The guys,
wait. I'm saying what I'm saying. No, there's no cutting off. You have to chill and bin, because I'm gonna say what I'm saying. Yeah.
Relax, my you.
I feel like people. Okay, let me not just say guys, but people do not have morals. There's too many options. We've got social media. There's so many options. So people are not really into monogamy. I feel like monogamy is a thing of the past. And I feel like it's because there's so much out there. Whereas like when our grandparents were together, there was no social media. They just about had a phone. So it was like, it's hard to communicate and get to know somebody as well as you can nowadays. Whereas now it's so easy to get to know anyone. People are sliding in DMs and I'm having to slide them back out. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's as simple as that. That's what people are on. My DMs are crazy, but I don't. No, not in. It's the truth, any girl, isn't it? But the thing is, it's just that. Most girls.
No.
Okay, well, I don't know. I can only speak for myself. People try to slide in my DMs, but I slide them right back out. I ignore, I don't entertain. But I suppose they're shooting their shot. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's like, and if you try 10 people. What?
So is there something wrong with polygamy though?
What, is it having several partners?
Yeah.
I feel like there is. Of course there is. Why? Why is there? Why do you need to have more than one person? If you've got more than one person, there's no way you're able to treat all of them the same. I don't believe so. Yeah, but that's what. So then, what are you doing then? Why are you having several? Yeah, but why are you having several relationships when I feel like you're meant to be one? It's meant to be one person and another person connect to be one. You're meant to be equally yoked. Yeah.
You know, I agree with you, but I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
You always want to play on the devil's team. We don't work for the devil around here, sneaky. I'm God, we are served. Every minute in one.
I don't think that's what it means. I'm just not sure that's what I meant by it.
Well, explain it. What do you mean by
What I'm saying is, now, what if someone feels that polygamy is their natural instinct? So, I'll explain. You're attracted to multiple people, you know what I'm saying? And you might want to play on that, and you don't feel anything is wrong with it, provided, you know, well, no, I'm just saying you don't feel anything's wrong with it.
So then be single then. Be single and date several people.
But there's still polygamy because you have multiple sexual partners.
Okay, but still, that's fine. I feel like if you want to do that as a choice and you're not committed to anyone, then you do what you like. I have no problem with that. But when you're committed to somebody, and then having that person as your missus, and then you've got a side chick here, you've got a side chick there, you've got a side chick in north, a side chick in west, someone is like, it's not on. It's not.
What about bigamy? What if you're married to multiple people then?
Then what kind of marriage is that?
Well, in the Eastern
Well, I'm sorry.
Eastern one, that's
Mate, I'm not talking about the Eastern one. I'm talking about London, UK, North, West, 9 and 10. Let's keep it strictly there.
You're not in neither.
Well, okay.
No. Here is point.
Yeah, so what, you're married to several people?
So, yeah, so what if I'm married to several people, I love several people, and look after them. So in the Eastern world, it's a sign of wealth.
Well, no,
If
that
you have
only happens in Islamic religion. That does not happen in my religion.
No, that's not true.
What doesn't happen in Christianity? Where?
It's all, but we're not talking
Mormons.
We're not talking about religion.
We're not talking about religion.
But it is though. But I am talking about it because I feel like that is linked to it. So the reason as to why I feel like you shouldn't have several partners is because
Marriage came way before Christianity.
yeah, but it doesn't matter whether it came way before. This is what I'm talking about. It's what I'm standing for.
But
So my reason is it is because I'm saying what about you're saying what if you can marry
so you
someone
think
you feel like I don't think you should be able to do that.
you feel like your opinion is backed by your religious beliefs or
Definitely.
teachings.
I feel like I would prosper the most when I am equally yoked with a partner and it's just me and that partner, and then we can be like a kingdom couple. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
So you've never seen
This
multiple
whole who?
You.
No, I'm not on team. One man to my thing, G.
Yeah, but you might be courting multiple people. You don't have to be having sex with them.
No, I'm not courting. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy because I don't have the brain space to be dating several different people.
Well, you're talking about you personally, okay?
Yeah, I can only talk about
I know,
myself.
but we know where you stand. But let's be a bit more open-minded and think. Just imagine loving two guys. Just imagine. Like,
I don't know if I could do that.
Why?
Not the same anyway. Not the same level.
Okay, somebody else. Imagine somebody yells, loving 2 people.
Yeah, I don't understand how. I don't get it. You tell me. Have you loved 2 people?
Sure.
Really? Yeah. Properly. Both the same.
One after the other. You love somebody, something happens, you might love somebody else.
No, I'm talking about at the same time. You said at the same time.
So you stop loving.
You could.
So wait. Are you suggesting that when you're in a relationship with someone, you love them? Yeah. When you break up, are you suggesting that when you break up with that person and go with someone else, you stop loving that person?
No.
So
I'm saying, okay, you're saying love, not in love. There's differences. Because if you love someone and being in love with someone is 2 different things. So yeah, of course you can love people. You're not just gonna close off like that.
Let me see that. You are doing the.
Sorry.
Yeah, let's get that out of there because and I feel that all just a bit angry today, so I don't want that. All this. Yeah,
Not even angry.
I didn't want to. You know what I mean? She started bringing Christianity into it. And I mean, I could.
But it's a marriage thing, so I'm obviously gonna have to say that. That's my belief. So how can I not talk on that then? Doesn't make sense.
Do you think marriage is synonymous with Christianity? It's not.
No, what I'm saying is that marriage is something that I believe in. I feel like it's good. I feel like you should be married in life. I feel like it's a good thing to do. Like, why not?
I believe
What's
so.
the problem?
I agree, but I don't think that there's anything wrong with someone having A, multiple wives, or B, multiple sexual partners, providing you're not hurting anybody.
So are you gonna, exactly, that's never gonna happen. Who are you not gonna be hurting?
You can't say that's never.
So do you think the wives are gonna be happy with that?
I've met people with multiple wives.
And all the wives are happy?
Yes.
I'm telling you, wife one,
Yes.
no. Wife one is not happy when he's with wife
You
number
can't
2.
answer that.
They're not. Trust me, no girl, no female, yeah, is going to be happy that their man is somewhere else with another woman.
Because let me tell you something about people. You see, when you grow up a certain way, and you are led to believe a certain thing is the normal way of doing things, then you go to be that. Like, for instance, if you're reared to be a wife from a child, you'll behave as such, and you will find yourself a husband and be the wife that you've been taught to be. So if you was taught to be one of a certain amount of wives, then you simply play that part with your first, second, third, or fourth. Do you understand? And that is natural to you.
Okay, but naturally, you've been taught that, but naturally, as a human being, naturally, your emotions are going to get involved in that. You are going to be... Yes, you are, because you're still a human being. Even if you're being groomed in a certain way, you still have feelings. So you think it's okay. Alright, love, see you tomorrow. My turn again on Friday. No worries. No,
if it was natural, everyone would be the same. It's not natural. What's natural is growth. What's natural is death. What's natural is birth. But you cannot say characteristics or human behaviour is natural. It's not natural, it's taught. You always learn it from somewhere.
True.
That's true. Okay, you do learn things from places. However, me personally, I'm into monogamy. I'm not into all this side chick, side man, coastals, corn on the cobs. I'm not on it.
We know which. Next question.
Next question!
This is your second drink.
Oh my god.
For your menu.
Is everyone? Can everyone feel it? I can't feel it. I got mine. Thank you. Alright. 3, 2, 1, let's go, guys.
I know that.
I do, I can't remember it.
I know it is.
Wait, hold on.
I know what this is.
Or just drinking the whole thing in that.
No,
I can't breathe.
I don't know what it is. I'm not even going to guess.
Alright.
You're not going to crack me.
Right, Audrey's dead out.
It's got nutmeg in it though.
No.
Strong.
I know what it is. Peanuts!
I've tasted this before.
What?
Alright, me and you is super.
Now wait, man.
Wait, I might get it.
We are taking a minute.
Alright, I'm ready.
Right, after 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely don't know what it is.
Audrey not in it. 1, 2, 3. Irish moss.
So what you have, guys, is Irish moss inspired by advice you've received?
Do it yourself.
Put God first.
Best piece of advice. You'll never be rich working for someone else.
Do you have any pets?
No, it ran away. We had a cat. It was called Princy, and it ran away.
Or
Hell,
had the cat, liked it, little kitten thing, then it turned into a big thing, had to get rid of it.
Why do women feel it's okay to stop fathers from seeing their children?
Watch.
Well, actually, I don't have any children, so I can't really comment that much on this. However, I personally feel like it's a bitter thing. That's how it comes across to me. When I see it, it's a case of like they fell out with the man, so now, or they hold the child as like a, what's the word?
Okay.
Yeah, like a weapon, but it's like a tool they use to then say, well, you know what, you're not dealing with me properly, so you're not going to see you. I've seen so many people do it. I've seen friends do it. I've seen family members do it. I've seen different types of females do it. So it's something that they use because they can. It's leverage. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's like some people see it as like leverage. This guy doesn't really care about them anymore. They moved on and doing whatever, and they still care about that guy. So they use the child as a, so you're not going to come see you, or you're not going
To get them back, or
Sometimes I feel like it's to either get them back or get them in their presence, because sometimes all you need is a guy in your presence, and then you can kind of like maneuver what you need to do. But you've always got that tool there. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You've always got that child. So some women use it as, I feel, like some women use it as like a tool. Some women are bitter because they're not with that guy and they really want that guy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's their way to be like, well, later, you're not dealing with my you, you can't see my you. Or if the guy's not giving them physical money, I've seen that as well a lot of times.
the sad thing about it is that it's only really affecting
the child.
The
All
child.
the time.
can I,
I mean,
can I say that in my experience, I find that there's different layers. Bitterness is bitterness is a lot of the time in our community a major part to play, but I think also it's the family, because if you think about it, like your sister, let's say your sister was
why my sister fam?
You got a sister?
he does have a sister,
Got a couple sisters.
yeah,
What time?
Why my sister?
hypothetically speaking.
Cool.
I know your sister's like, why me? In that voice as well. No, big up. If it was hypothetically your sister was saying the dad couldn't see the child for no good reason, because obviously there are some certain circumstances. You know, if the dad is a bad influence on the children's life, if he's abusive to the children,
Or her.
fine. You get me? Fine. Then yeah, there's an argument to be had. But if it's the case that your sister, hypothetically speaking, is saying, nah, I don't deal with him no more, he's got a new woman, so, and that woman can't be around while you, what's your response going to be?
Now that's when I step in, and that's when I have to talk to her.
Right, and your dad, and your mum, and so on and so on. Do you understand what I'm saying? My family isn't putting up with that, my sister can't do that. Do you understand? My sisters cannot do that.
But if they haven't got that around them,
Then?
If they don't have that around them,
dad's not around, no big
then a
brother.
lot of the time, I think it's about community. A lot of the time, so your friends around you supporting that type. Because a lot of people, most people, if I'm doing something that's bad, I'm not sure about, and you come to be a close friend of mine, and you come over to a close friend of mine, you're like, Sneaks, that's stupid. I might not listen at the time, but I'm gonna go home and consider what you lot have said. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It's planted a seed, isn't it? So
Right, exactly. So I think a lot of women do use children as weapons. There's the community part of it, being family, friends, so forth. But then there's also a deeper part of it where I feel like in our Western world, I feel like the woman's been empowered to a certain extent to where a man is made to feel useless. So, for instance, you have a baby, what the government give you?
No, I'm not on benefits.
I don't know.
Well, you've answered the question because you've just said benefits. They give you benefits and they give you somewhere to live. Do you understand what I'm saying? Therefore, the provider, the breadwinner, is not needed to a certain extent. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because
How is it not needed? Even if you're on benefits, that's minimum.
hold
That's
on,
No,
minimum
he's
money.
saying-
hold on. What I'm saying is, without the man, you're not going to starve. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a time where, without your unit, you're going to starve. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you say, oh, you know, Anja, I don't want you no more. Do you understand what I'm saying? Forget it, I'm keeping the kids. You're still okay. You're going to be housed, and you're going to have food. And then you can maneuver, because you have the basics. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have the basics, but if it was the other way around, you might consider, boy, can't get rid of Andre right now in the car.
That's got extra 20
I need some flour to make dumpling.
But is that still the case though? Are they still giving houses and accommodation?
Certainly. How many homeless women and children have you seen?
Good
Ever?
point. Good point.
It's somewhere, even if it's a hostel.
Next question.
Yeah.
There's also CSA, so you're right in what you're saying. As a mother doesn't need a father because there's benefits, then there's child support. So that's a decent amount of money to live on.
I don't think that is a decent amount of money to live on, personally,
it's
for me.
dependent on
the basics.
what the dad is earning.
And
He's got a good salary.
you're getting
You
paid.
could easily get 200, 300, even 400 pounds a month.
So point being, there's these things,
still,
there's
that
loads of things
altogether-
supporting your behaviour, not your behaviour personally, but that type of behaviour. There's organisations supporting it, then you got family supporting it, you got friends supporting it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then the man kind of becomes worthless to a certain extent.
Bottom line though.
I just think you're worthless if you are worthless. If you are worthless, then our worthless is. At the end of the day, you can't say the man becomes worthless.
Does that give you the right to stop him seeing his children?
I'm not saying that anyone should stop anyone. I don't rate that. That's not my thing. Personally speaking, I don't rate that as
Especially in our
use
community.
your child as a tool.
I think they need to do better.
Definitely.
Yeah,
It's all because of bitterness.
But I think
majority of the time.
I think it's also our fault though, as a community, because a lot of the time, all of us know women that do that, but we support it.
No.
When I say we support it, we turn a blind eye to it.
I don't.
You have to be. Listen, that's
Can't come
Not
to
my
me.
friends.
Can't come to me with
Not
that.
my friends and family.
But I'm gonna put them straight.
Same.
I mean,
He does, obviously. That's why I'm saying it.
I think what it is, fathers don't know their rights. They have a lot
Exactly.
of rights and they're not aware about it because it's not out there. There's not as much awareness as mental health
true.
or cancer or stuff
It's
like
true.
that. When it comes to fathers, it's very much brushed underneath.
And I think mostly because it's mostly our community that's suffering from that, from this disease.
And as a
It's
community,
true.
as a community, we need to do better. That's the bottom line.
We do.
How are you going to do that though? People need to stop being bitter. Stop wanting the man when he's gone.
I think these women have to get checked.
Yeah.
It's like,
Communicating.
yeah, me, this is a good dad, or do you understand what I'm saying?
He's trying.
And then
He
you know,
wants to be around.
sometimes you might have something like domestic violence. Yeah.
Mm.
Now, let's say domestic violence is a very serious situation, very serious subject here, but it is something that can be built upon. It's something that can be eradicated. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let's say Super's beating you up, but Super, it's not happening.
It's never going to happen in life.
We're not having
Oh,
that.
yeah.
We're not having that.
Act up.
Beaver.
Sorry.
Listen, let's say you're in a relationship and hypothetically speaking, he's being violent
Yeah,
towards
makes
you.
you.
Hypothetically speaking, you could go to counselling. Like people in our community, we don't use counselling. We don't use things like.
Why am I going to... Do you know why? Because how I would look at it is that, okay, you can go to counselling. Someone's licking me down at night time. Why am I going to want to...
No, I'm not talking about your relationship. I'm talking about the preservation of the relationship of the father to the child. And this is a very extreme case I'm talking about, yeah? When I'm talking about domestic violence. So I'm saying you can come to a point where it's like, alright, first of all, we have to ascertain why you're being violent towards your missus and the children. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then we have to start building upon correcting that type of behaviour. Do you understand what I'm saying? Rather than cutting out the father from the child's life, and he might be a good dad. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it might be you lot's issue. And you cut out the father from the child's life, and what actually happens is the child becomes ostracized. The child is missing something. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's a massive problem that we have.
Agreed.
Especially if they have siblings as well. That makes it worse.
And
that's sometimes the problem, is that like past relationships don't want their child around your new relationship or your new children. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
That's business, right?
What's your favourite movie ever?
It used to be High School Musical. Yeah, listen, this was many years ago. I've changed it now. My best movie would have to be Don't Be a Menace, but I would drink juice in the hood. Menace to Society. You know what I'm talking about? The bad one. The jokes one, the bad one.
White Man Can't Jump.
Goodfellas.
Describe yourself as a teenager in 3 words.
Way too brilliant.
Rebellious, feisty, and
A-Kid, man, youth.
cheeky.
That's proper stuff. That's proper stuff.
That's proper stuff.
In a tin.
You know what I
Like
mean?
a bottle tin.
You know what I mean?
See the way you're directed, man.
I like that.
Just take one.
Yeah.
3, 2,
I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is. I knew it was from the smell of it.
Ojo, no?
I do.
Ojo is pineapple. Ojo is pineapples.
I know what it is. Nice, wrong.
Yeah.
Alright, on 3?
Fritters.
1, 2, 3, saltfish fritters.
You might say babes, you don't just say babes because you're from small island.
It's not bait.
Yeah,
That's not what it's not recorded bait. I know what saltfish fritter. Easy peasy.
On that.
Done.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, done. Or you don't need to be keep on doing that blindfold like that in my guy.
So where are you guys from?
Antigua and Barbados.
What do you?
Jamaica.
Jamaica Barbados. That's
So you guys would say saltfish fritters, but where I'm from, we call them saltfish akra.
Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with fritters.
Where are